and welcome back to Ace Attorney parts, somewhere in the 70s, I think. Somewhere? I think this should be like 71, right? I'm pretty sure last episode was 70, so 71 is where we're at. Hopefully the camera's fixed this time. Not gonna do any weirdo movements. I also hate how crooked my face is. Like, I just want to fix it. One day I'm gonna inject like 20 cc's of Botox into my face and just get it to just make it unmovable. Anyways, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate. Right, we are in the middle of this, substantiating our outrageous claim. Please enlighten us as to why the guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. You hear that, Mr. Wright? Bright red guitar, black guitar. So you intend to push your theory that the case is not empty, is that right, Mr. Wright? Right. Right. I'm sorry. I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? Was it It's not the wine glass. That'd be ridiculous, right? What else could it have been? So it's not the knife. We discussed that last time. Lotta's photo. No, this is in the hands of the granny. That would. All the camera stuff is we're past that, I think. We don't need the magazine clipping. Got that. Crime photo. The Jammin' Ninja's button. It's ripped from his costume. That doesn't make sense. It has to. Well, it doesn't have to be, but. What if the guitar case was inside the guitar case? I can prove it with this. It's not gonna be that quite yet. Press conference ticket. So confess something after. Maybe it was this? Press conference ticket? Feels like. Alright, yeah, we were getting the generic response. Alright, load save data. I feel like this is a trap. I feel like might just have to take the L on this one. It wouldn't be the wine glass, there's no way. Yeah, okay, that's... Oh no, let's just make sure. That might have been possible. Suggestion, why don't you never bring it out again? Rawr. Okay. So the murder weapon wasn't in the guitar case. The wine glass obviously wouldn't have been in the guitar case because it would have fallen over. This press conference ticket? No. What about the button? Yeah. Why would something like that be alone? Or in that... Whatever. Alright, in the void we go. Alright, so what if I just admitted there was nothing in the guitar case? Deflate that, you haven't proved anything yet. Okay, so I guess we are just stuck here. Trying to prove what was in the, Oh, wait. Oh, it would be would the suicide note be in the... The suicide note might have been in the, in the guitar case. Let me try this. Alright, that didn't work. Yeah, she must have figured out that the suicide note was in the guitar case, I would think. What if I just... I know it's gonna be weird, but like, I feel like this is the only way to get close to like the suicide note. Okay, no. Why would a dead corpse be inside the guitar case? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Inflate that head of yours. I'm on it. Lotta's photo. Juan's autopsy report. Attempted suicide report. Okay, what if it was this one? Gosh, come on. Really gonna shoot down every theory I've got? Game that's all about shooting down theories. Alright, we gotta intend to prove this one. Plate that head of yours. That head of yours, boy. Boy. Murr. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is the confess that we already tried that one. The Nickel Samurai photo. I know that would be in there. I know they had a rivalry going on, but I don't see why that'd be relevant. Juan's murder scene photo was at the scene of the murder. You believe it or not. Would the scarf have been in the... Strangle with a scarf and stab with a knife. Let's try it. Alright, I'm about to do some cheating so we don't, like, sit here for too long. Oh, really? What? Okay, well, I guess we're about to see what I see. Now then, let's have it. Bam. This is a photograph. Yes, but what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. In this picture? It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I am proposing is... Inside the guitar case with the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume. What? Ah... Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Right. Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that? That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she can make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? Ah... Oh, okay. I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. Ah, and in the end she managed to get this shot, correct? You mean this photo? Order! Looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we? Nice job, Phoenix. Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. Aha, that is the key to life, I'm sure. We'll never get you into any trouble doing that. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Unless you just really want to improv things, I guess that is how that works, huh? Wait just 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt Onguard's. Why would something of the defendant's be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places? True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? It was stolen from Onguard. It was a spare costume. I feel like it was just stolen from Mr. Onguard. I'm gonna answer that. I think it may have been stolen from Mr. Onguard. Stolen? But why would someone do such a thing? Commit a murder? Maybe the thief wanted to interfere with the post-ceremony stage show. And so, if he didn't have his costume, then Mr. Onguard would be forced to go naked. I feel like that's kind of out of the way. Maybe you should be stripped naked and run out for making a mockery of this court. Excuse me, princess? Mr. Matt Onguard did not take his costume off after the awards ceremony. Oh. He even testified that he took a nap while still wearing his costume. I forgot about that part. Is this not correct? Don't take a point off. Come on. Ah, yeah, he did say something like that, didn't he? Sorry, that's what I thought. I'm not gonna go back and save. Let's try that one more time, shall we, Mr. Wright? Yeah, but whatever. Whatever. Blah. Blah. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. It's definitely a spare costume, yes, indeed. Mr. On-Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one. What? I like how he's still, like, Edgeworth still has to roll it, like, what? After just disproving our previous theory. Like he just hadn't heard what we were trying to prove earlier. Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Yes, that is what I am saying. How do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean that the victim himself had brought a spare to the ceremony on purpose. But why? The victim, Mr. Korda, was the Jammer Ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? And therein lies the sticking point. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? Huh? No, I just... Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume? Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. Hold on. I don't quite believe in myself just yet. All right, now I have confidence. All right, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was... Oh God. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't beat the mic too much. I need some water, y'all. Glug glug. Goes down like water, am I right? The wine glass. He didn't want to spill anything. Maybe he was planning on sabotaging Mr. On-Guard. Was on bad terms with On-Guard. Alright, I'm just gonna answer this first. See what happens. Phoenix, what are you doing? Are you crazy? I presented the evidence with gusto, just like you said. Told you to present it with gusto, yes. But I seem to recall the sentence before that was think carefully. Nope. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? Oh, sorry. This one is pretty tough. I really think you should look at the court record. Hold on. We're gonna go back. All right, answer with gusto. So my theory was, or is, that either he wanted to sabotage it, or he was actually, you know, decent with Matt On-Guard. Didn't really have any, you know, didn't have any beef with him. But what if he spilled the wine glass on himself? Lotus photo, the knife, Juan's autopsy report, attempted suicide report. Also, wait a minute, crime photo. Let's check this again. So I think, yeah, that definitely looks like the Jammin' Ninja's costume. But then why would he have brought a spare costume? If he was attempting to sabotage Mr. On-Guard, what could I present that would help prove that? Anyways. Maybe I should just go one at a time. Do the whole, you know, this definitely can't be it, so that I can actually narrow down my options. So Attorney Badge, no. Maya's Magatama, no. The Nickel Samurai. What about this? We just used this. I don't think this has any relation. Press conference ticket. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony show. Ah, that sounds like it's, could be the roots for sabotaging a certain, I don't know, post-ceremony, some sort of embarrassment. Radio transceiver. No, that's its own thing. Lotus camera, we're past that. Magazine clipping. Maybe he wanted to share the, I don't know, embarrass my on guard that way. Be like, ooh, I'm in a relationship with your manager. Map of the Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene, guitar case, wine glass. I don't think it's any of these. As funny as it would be to say that he was scared of pouring drink on himself, I don't think that was the intent. Jam and Ninja button, crime scene photo, no. No. Suicide report, no. Well, maybe he wanted to confess something about Celeste. He murdered her. Tonight's victim is in blood. Pictured in the hallway right after the murder. Let's try the press conference ticket. This hasn't come up yet, also. I feel like all these other things have been talked about, except for this one. So, let's see it. What is this? Alright, well, we're not getting yelled at by Mia, so we're off to a good start. On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. A press conference? Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? Upright, doofus! Also, the camera has once again shifted over this way. I don't know how long I've been over this side, but, much better, right? No. Lean a little more that way. Aha, there we go. Alright. But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Ongard himself said he had no idea what he was supposed to be, or he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. But how can that be? The way I see it, that could only mean one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Corda himself. Ooh, there it is, the sabotage. Theory does prove true. The victim? Huh? Yes. The spare nickel samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Corda was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. Oh my god. He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But how would that work? Does he have like a voice changer? But why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself. Which means that Juan Corda, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt On Guard. What a shocker. Yes, I guess that is what it would mean. But if that's the case, that's not a confession. That's public disclosure. Alright. Humph is right. And next time on Hooky Hour, there'll be a lot more humphs. Because we'll have triumphed over all the inconsistencies and all the murder plots and all the conspiracies and all the conference calls where we dress up as other people. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll be back with more tomorrow, as always. Never miss a day over here. Never once. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.